Greetings YouTube and welcome to the latest episode in the 4,000 question challenge. I think it's number 19. I'll have to confirm that before I letter them. But here's the book and let's get into the questions. Are you in favor of public school teaching morals and moral behavior? I think that we need to lay down some kind of a moral framework because looking at the world around us, parents are doing an abysmal job. What did you do in study hall? Technically, I don't know if I ever actually sat in study hall. Most of the time, if I had a free period, it was in the band room, hanging out with them. Okay, I was in the literary magazine office, hanging out there. Yeah, didn't do a whole lot of visiting the study hall. We didn't, it wasn't mandatory for us. Did you learn how to speed read or speed write? No. Though I can read quite rapidly, particularly once I get to know an author's rhythm, because authors have rhythms, and you can pick things up faster once you know the cadence of their writing. That did you discover about yourself in high school? That's a good one. Discovered about myself in high school. I'm not sure there was anything in particular I discovered while I was in high school about myself. I think I knew pretty much everything in particular about myself before I got there. Maybe that my writing was better than I thought it was, because I kept getting accolades for it, and my stuff kept getting printed. In fact, I had so much stuff printed that I had to put some under a pseudonym just because it looked bad that so much of my stuff was being printed. What subject in school were completely useless to you? Many of them. I found them utterly, gym, useless. I didn't like art. I did very well in art when I was in 7th and 8th grade. Got to high school, and my teacher beat the desire to draw right out of me. And I did not sketch for a long time. I eventually picked it up again, and that led me to sketching hundreds of weapons designs, which are on my DeviantArt page. If I remember, I'll put that linked below. Probably won't. So yeah, a lot of the language structure stuff I learned in English never did me a lick of good. Most of the math never did me any good. The way we taught history, it was a little more than propaganda, so that didn't do me much good. And I was not good at science in high school, and they taught us such basic, useless information, and it was so outdated, and none of it was interesting. So yeah, I didn't find high school particularly informative. I, in fact, was completely convinced that I was stupid, and only discovered years after I got out of high school that, in fact, I had just been bored out of my mind. What subject would you study if you had a year to devote to it? If I had a year to devote to learning, welding. If you were a teacher, what subject would you like to teach? History, and in particular, the truth would make me popular. Did you like decorating when you were a child? Yeah, I enjoyed. I was one of them. I had a jungle-themed bedroom when I was a kid, and that was there because I helped design it. What was your favorite place to do homework, and what were your homework rituals? I don't really have much memory of ever doing homework, so can't answer that one. What is something you know more about than anyone you know? Anyone I know? Well, in real life, as in people I know in the meat world, meat space, weapons and armor technology. But when it comes to the internet, Skull's got me beaten by that by a long shot, as probably does Weapon Collector. So Mike and Skull, Mike and Bjorn both have me beaten that particular field of learning. So I don't have any other topic that I think I'm that knowledgeable about. I really don't. I am a great generalist. I'm a jack of all trades, but I don't think I'm a a particularly focused individual when it comes to something like that. So nothing, I guess. Thank you for being here for episode number 19, which I'm going to go confirm right now that this is actually episode 19. And I look forward to seeing you in the next.